through Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? Don't test me, boy. I say you better move over. Yeah.
Yo, what is up, people? Smooth T, we back again. Back Again Productions presents. Today is October 11th, 2021, Monday. And we are here. We're going to talk about KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane on the verses. That's what we're doing today. That's what's up. But even though I got history, so we can do this. So as you know, this Sunday coming up, we got KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane on the verses. So the stuff that I know that I've seen about in the verses is the MCs go on stage and then they go song for song. Well, the one thing that I know is I'm a huge fan of both. So don't get that twisted. I know I pop a lot of KRS-One all over the place. You know, that's my dude. But I'm a huge fan of Big Daddy Kane as well. So don't get that twisted, okay? I got just from a percentage standpoint, let's say if I got 95% of KRS songs, I got about 95% of Big Daddy Kane songs as well. So don't think like, I got all this KRS and not this Big Daddy Kane, but the catalog of KRS is so much larger than the catalog of Big Daddy Kane. So when I say there's no competition, that's the reason. There's too many KRS-One songs to go up against. Like, I tell people right now, if you want to do top 20, you could take Big Daddy Kane's best song to his 20th best song, right? You could take KRS-One's best song to his 20th best song, reverse KRS-One's list, and he'll still take out Kane. Like, Kane just don't have enough content in my eyes. But we're going to find out on Sunday, because I think it's not just content. It's how they perform on stage and stuff like that. Now, I've been to a KRS concert almost 3 weeks ago at the Joint in Miami. Shout out. What a good time, as always. Never a dull moment at a KRS-One show. So I see this dude perform all the time. I mean, at 56 years old, it's pretty good. Kane, he likes to do, the dancing and stuff. So he can do it at his age. That'd be great, But it's just song for song. I don't think Big Daddy Kane has enough content to do, to keep up with KRS. And I tell everybody this, ever since in the 90s, since I was living in the Bronx, I was like, look, you could bring your favorite artist's catalog. Bring it. I'll bring my KRS-One catalog. I'm like, yo, you could bring your favorite artist's catalog. I'll bring my KRS-One catalog. We go song for song. You will run out of songs. I got like almost 1,000 KRS-One songs. How you gonna beat that? And I mean songs, man. I mean like joints. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna beat that? I don't know. I don't think you can. So that's the deal. But we can go down the list. I mean, Kane got like, Ain't No Half Stepping. KRS-One got, South Bronx. Bridges Over. Smooth Operator. I mean, we can go down the songs. It's all right. But the history, Big Daddy Kane, I was a huge fan because
Word up, this KRS-One coming through Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, hello there, pal.
Yes. What is up?
What's good? How's life treating you out there?
Good. Giants suck, Jets suck, Mets suck, Yankees lost. Who else is left? Let's go Rangers and Islanders.
I didn't want to get into that depressing state, but we can. We got some time.
Why would you want to talk to about first?
We're doing the verses.
Oh, okay. And go there. My bad. I
Nah,
know
we
you're
can
gonna
go.
set it off with that.
I'm saying we can go there. So good. I mean, I got up early after watching that fight. Did you watch the fight?
No,
Okay, well, I
I
had
watched
to
the one
watch
before. I watched the one before. I
the
was like,
second
I'm,
one.
I'm done with. Yeah, I was
Okay,
like, I'm done with this.
so the second fight happened the day after I got back from my cruise. That was February 2020, right?
Okay.
And that was probably the last time I went out before the pandemic started to affect us. So I had to go back to the same spot to watch that fight as in celebration of that time that passed and the life that we had to live going through that time period. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. So I went there and it was good. It was good. You know, the place is good. Haven't been there since that time. And it was okay fight. I thought Wilder would win. I thought he would come through this time after losing the way he did, but it just comes down to the fact that he's just not a boxer. He's a knockout artist. He
He's
doesn't
a
know how to
haymaker.
box.
He's a haymaker thrower.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was
Yeah,
telling
but
I was
he knocked the dude down twice, and if the dude don't stay down, you're like, something's
yeah,
going on here.
yeah, you know, the more times that Fury would get up, you could see Wilder losing his confidence. Like, damn, I gotta do this again. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was just a huge mismatch.
But even
Even
from
this,
the clips that I saw and like what I heard about it, like Tyson Fury he's a haymaker too. It's just he was able to get back up and keep throwing. You know what I mean? Keep throwing. In the first round, I heard he threw a lot of jabs and stuff like that. But can he do that the whole fight? No, he'll be exhausted. You can't fight like that.
you talking about who? Which one?
Fury, because
Okay,
Wilder in the second fight said that he had like 1,000 excuses, and one of them was, "Oh, the equipment I came in on, or the costume weighed 95 pounds, and I was exhausted." Then don't come in with that kind of costume that's gonna mess you up. Like, come in ready to win, be hungry. But he wants to be a fancy showboat, and that's why he took 2 L's in a row.
yeah, that outfit he came out in the second fight didn't make any sense at all. So, but this one it just seemed like Tyson Fury was just quicker. He was quicker to the punch. He would get there faster. And Wilder was throwing these, and I was like, yo, if I felt like if Deontay Wilder threw the jab and then the uppercut, he probably would have had more success. He kept throwing the jab and the overhand, and he was just getting there too slow. You know, by the time he would swing, Fury would be moving back. So either he was coming in and missing, like he would duck. So I would come in with the uppercut, but he didn't do that, and you've seen the results.
And apparently neither did his team tell him to do that because he didn't do it either.
Yeah. So I don't know how he reinvented himself, but that wasn't a good showing of a reinvention, that's for sure. And then talk about the Giants. I did watch some of that game. Game came on local, and it just sucks when you get hurt, man. You know, when especially like it sucks when you know you're hurt before the game, but then it sucks even worse when you get hurt during the game. And that Saquon injury, man, that I felt so bad for that dude. You know what I'm saying? That's a freak accident. Was it like the play was over? You know what I mean? And he just happened to step on the dude's foot. Did you see the ankle?
Yeah, that thing blew up with the quickness.
Did-
Yeah, but even with that, they go back to why you don't draft a running back in the first round. And as good as he is, if you can't stay healthy, like this dude from Miami, Tua, he can't stay healthy either. So how are you going to evaluate a dude who's not healthy? You know, Miami was like, yeah, we got Tua, we got the guy we wanted. And now Herbert's over here lighting it up. And now they're like, damn, we should have had Herbert. Like,
Yeah.
oh, but you played yourself, you know, and it's all a gamble. You never know who you're going to take. You hope they do good. They said GMs miss on like 50% of their picks. But then that's a good GM, misses on 50% of the picks. So go figure.
Yeah, football is a very, very tough sport to consume, like to control. Like that's why like a Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, they're so great. Because to do what they're doing in that type of situation, that's not an easy task. It
But
takes a
even
lot.
Aaron, Tom Brady, he looks younger than both of us, which is crazy. So when you have money and a trainer, and but the same thing they said about Roger Clemens when he was his regiment in the off season is excellent. He works out with this guy, the guy that kept the needle in the beer can. That dude, I forgot what the hell his name was. Like, they kept sweating him, and then when they found out his steroids, hey, how'd this happen? And Peyton Manning, those are my steroids, even though my neck is fused in 9 places. That's my wife's. You know what I mean? Really? Okay. Yeah, we believe that, but they let it go because they just want, there was somebody else that they were sweating, and then something happened. I forgot, but I knew Roger.
Oh, it's a bunch of them.
Yeah, that they let it go and stuff like that. But
yeah, they try to get that competitive advantage.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the nature of the professional sports. The pressure to play every week, the pressure to play at your top level every week. That's why only a few people can do it.
But Aaron Rodgers, they should have lost that game. The Mason Crosby missed field goals. The play calling was terrible at the end. And then the kid from Cincinnati? He thought he hit it, right? And he was like, yeah, he was jumping around and it hit the flag. I was like, why is he jumping? And then what was the other thing? And it was 3rd and 2, and they ran it. And the coach didn't call a timeout so that they could review it. Like, they had a first down. I think it was the second miss. Like, they had a first down. I don't know why they didn't review it or give the refs more time to review it. I thought he passed the line of scrimmage for another set of downs, but they just ran out there. They were like, oh, he got it. Kick the field goal. Nope. You lose. You lose in overtime.
But that's like the second game.
Got it back.
Green Bay.
It's crazy.
That's like the second game Green Bay won like that this year, right?
Yeah. They shouldn't be winning. They should have a worse record than they have.
They should have like a 1-4 record, like the Jets and the Giants.
Exactly.
But see, that's the difference. When you got somebody like Aaron Rodgers on your team, the other players feel like they have a chance, and they always play because they know they have a chance.
Not Mason Crosby yesterday, right?
Well, he missed the 2, but he still.
He missed
the Bengals
3.
missed. He missed 3, which he doesn't normally do though.
Yeah, no, he had 27 in a row on the road. 27 in a row on the road with. Then the other kid missed 2. Then he hit the game winner.
But then that goes back to the game with the Tampa and the Patriots, because Nick Folk hit like 30 in a row.
And then here we go.
And he missed the one. Bing.
Yeah, nice.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I love football, man, because you really, whether you're the underdog or not, you go out there, you play your heart out, you got a chance to win. Even like last night with the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City. Kansas City's been in the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. Unlike basketball, where you out of an 80-game season, you're playing one team maybe 4 times the most. Here you're playing them once, and they're the champions, and you want to go out there and show them that you're at that level that they are. And then you come out and you play a game like Buffalo did yesterday, because Buffalo played a pretty good game yesterday. And the teams that are playing Kansas City right now, it just seems like, yo, you know what? We're going to go ahead and show this team that we're just as good as them. You know what I mean?
But Kansas City should have been in the playoffs 3 times in a row, but they called that D Ford, I think, was offsides, which he was, but it was the play before that they called he grazed Tom Brady's helmet.
And threw a flag.
Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yo, and you know what? Thank you for saying that, because now I'm gonna go into the Jets with that. I'm hyped up. 9:30 in the morning. I'm ready to go. Yo, when they called that first penalty, roughing the passer, game was over for me. The game was over because they called it too early, and now they're not going to go after the quarterback the way they did the last week.
They're going to be tentative.
Yeah. So so the rest destroyed my game plan right there. And I don't, maybe the second one, because they went real low, but that first one, I don't think was a pass interference. He just hit him hard, but he came straight down the middle. Mm-hmm. And he threw it, and it wasn't even half a second before he hit him. You've
seen other quarterbacks get slammed worse after they throw it.
Yeah.
And not get called. And then they come in and sorry, you can't be doing that to Matt Ryan. Like, really? We're protecting that dude?
Yeah,
like, get out of here.
That kind of, I lost my voice after that. I was yelling and screaming and cursing. I was like, yo, y'all lost my game already. And then, as you can see, they didn't start off good, got down, tried to come back, had a chance to come back. If they would have stopped them on that last drive, they would have had a chance. So, it wasn't that bad of a game. But now we got to start learning. Now we got the bye week and we got New England again, which, they're not a great team.
They're beatable. They're
yeah.
beatable, but you got to be at your best because you're a rebuilding team. So, you have all these rookies in spots that they're not supposed to be at, and they're learning the position, and it's going to see who's better prepared.
And it's starting to seem like Corey Davis is the number one receiver that, people thought that he could be.
But you got Elijah Moore. He's great.
He hasn't played much.
Yes.
But Denzel Mims, every time he's on the field and they call his name, he's done something good. I don't see him a lot.
I see it. Yeah, I know. But Elijah Moore, there was a spot where they showed it. Look, he's open, but they had Wilson scrambling. He didn't see him. I guess he'll see the tape and see that he's open or that he gets open. And I don't know if the play was going to him because he scrambled out, and once he started running around, like the play gets broken down. So they just have to start going to the next read or the closest guy. But when Elijah Moore didn't run towards the quarterback, I guess he still ran his pattern and he was open. But I guess when everything broke down, it just didn't happen. And the giant loss for me, how like you got the roughing the passer call and you were like, oh man, when Dallas scored before the half, we tied it up 10-10 and they let like with a minute and a half, maybe 2.5 minutes, they let Dallas march, score, but then we got the ball back. But that's momentum. Had you stopped them, now you get the ball back at the half and you could go ahead 13-10, 17-10, whatever the number is. And then you have a kind of a little, oomph. And then this dude got knocked out of the game. And then Mike Glennon came in and I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah,
but they tried. But you know what? When you lose, it doesn't matter how hard you try. It's like you just got the backup squad in there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What they were saying on the major sports networks talk shows that I've listened to this morning, that if the quarterback and the running back for the Giants would have stayed in the game, it wouldn't have been that. I think they would have had a chance to win that game. Mm-hmm. Like it was that close at that time.
Yeah.
And it was going back and forth. And that's the one thing about Dallas is that they're always playing. Dallas didn't make the playoffs. So their schedule are going to be playing teams that didn't make the playoffs. That's why they do so well during the regular season and losing the playoffs, because when they play a playoff team, they've been playing these scrubs the whole season. Now they got to go up against a playoff team. They're not ready. They think they're ready because they've been beating these teams that are not that good, but then they play the playoff team and then they can't beat the playoff team. And that's why Stephen A goes, when the time comes, they will get in their own way. And that's, I think, how that happens, because the teams they're playing, the teams they've played that they've lost to are teams that are playoff teams, Tampa. And they've lost to another team, no?
No, I think they were 3-1 going in.
Okay.
Either way, the NFC East isn't what it used to be. So they're going to get 6 automatic wins. You know what I mean? They're going to beat the Giants twice. They're going to beat Washington twice. Philly may give them a little run for their money. But other than that, and then they got the, like you said, the non-playoff team schedule. They're going to play the Jacksonvilles, the Denvers, the whatever their schedule is. So they look good on paper, but then when it comes to the playoffs, they're frauds, and they have so much fanfare and money behind them and sponsors that they hype them up throughout the whole year. Like that's all you hear, America's team. Get out of here. You got other teams, America's team. Who said that?
They've had since those 90s championships, they've only had 3 playoff wins. That's worse than the Jets.
Yeah, America's team should be winning more than that. But then they always
I don't want America's team to be the Patriots. I don't want that one.
No.
So, but
America's cheating team.
Hey, yo, real quick about the Mets. Did you know the dude that went to the All-Star game?
Taijuan Walker.
He didn't win a game after that?
Nope. No, I know. I didn't know if he won a game after that, but I know he was like 0-6.
He had not, after the All-Star game, he did not win another game. They call him Jekyll and Hyde, bro.
Wow, he did. That's why the All-Star game is another fraud because it only takes the first half of your play. So you could be a him, be nice in the first half, and in the second half, be a dud.
Yeah, but
So
he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have
he
went in the
didn't
first
deserve
place.
to be. Yeah, I know he was an injury replacement, but he shouldn't have went. Period.
They
You know
should
what I
have. They
mean?
should have brought a hitter. Well, I guess a
Oh,
pitcher for a pitcher because DeGrom was supposed to go,
mhm.
and I guess he didn't want to go because he wanted to save his arm.
How about this?
And
Stroman, I think after like maybe August, I want to say, I saw the stat come up. Stroman had the most wins as a starter for the Mets. He was 9-12. You know who had the same amount of wins as him on the team? Familia had 9 wins. How? How does he have 9 wins? That's terrible.
coming out of the bench. I mean, the bullpen, right?
Exactly. You're a starting pitcher and you have 9 wins, and a dude a middle reliever has the same amount of wins. You stink, dude. And they're like, "Oh, should we resign him?" I'm like, "No, get him out of here."
Oh, wow, you're not a fan of Stroman. I am.
No,
I like Stroman.
never was.
Really?
I never was.
Wow.
He talks like he's a 1, but he's barely a 3 pitcher.
I would put him 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5. That's great, but he wants 1 money. No, he's not taking. He's not taking a hometown discount or anything like that.
He's like 5 feet, so he probably got a Napoleon complex,
Oh well, but
I be seeing him out there, yo. Remember when they had that one fight, and he was out there, and I'm like, Stroman is tiny.
Yeah, he is. He's like 5'9". They're all 6 feet or whatever. But like I said, he talked a big game. He's a good pitcher and a team that's doo-doo, But they said that who were the 2 Mets? It was Mats had 13 wins, and the guy we sent to Seattle, not McGill. McGill was still on the team.
Flexen. Oh, you talking about
Flexen had 14 wins.
Oh, talking about vice versa. Pitchers?
Yeah, ex-Met pitchers last year. Mats had 12 or 13, and Flexen had 13 or 14.
Yo, but Wheeler had a good season too.
No. I'm saying, but Wheeler's been gone. I'm just saying, guys we could have had or still had, as of last year that we got rid of. Like Wheeler's 2 years?
It was 2 years?
Yeah. Because I remember I went to a game in 2019 and he was pitching against us.
Oh, okay. But we still could have had him though.
Yeah, we should have had let's say we had all 3 of them. You know how many double-digit wins? Woo, that's a rarity. And then once they shut down DeGrom, you knew it was over. It was like, all right. There was no reason to bring him back. Like, why'd they bring Syndergaard for 1 inning? So he could tear himself up or prove to us that he could pitch? Okay.
I don't know. Probably some contract situation.
Yeah, hold on.
Yo, did you checked out the whole clip of the joint with James?
No, not yet.
Oh, you didn't. You gotta check out the beginning because you wasn't there.
Oh, you added stuff to it?
Nah, we started before you. Remember, you was late, so we started before you, and then it cut off, and that's when you jumped on. So I got the first part with just me and him, and then the second part with us. But I wanted you to show me what you thought about all the pictures and stuff and the music.
Oh, I gotta see it. Oh, music. All right. So now I got something to look forward to.
Well, I mean, the music not too much because I don't want a copyright strike. But did I put music in that one? Maybe not. Rob's I put Tom's Diner. But this one, I think I put more pictures. Put a lot of pictures. Pretty good. I think who's winning? I think James got 19 views and Rob got like 17 views.
Oh, really?
So
battling?
Yeah, it's funny. My KRS show though, the one at the joint, is over 100 views.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm throwing it on. Every time somebody talks KRS, I just throw those videos on there. Check these out. So you're checking them out. So we'll build it up. We'll build it up slowly. It's all good. But yeah, man. So
Word up. It's KRS-One coming through Big Daddy Kane.
So what do you think about the preseason? Have you been following the preseason?
What the Knicks are
basketball?
Good. Yeah. But preseason, they look good. They work things out, and then they'll figure it out. And then when the season comes, doo-doo.
You just want to make sure that nobody gets hurt. That's all.
Yeah. They work out their kinks. They play the games. They run the sets that they're supposed to run, see what works, see what doesn't work, to hopefully take it into the regular season. But the regular season's a war of attrition. Who's hurt, who's not hurt, who's good, who's bad, who hits shots, who's a three-point shooter. Because now that's all it is now. Now it's three-point shooting. And that gets bored and tiresome for me anyway. Like I want to see guys take it to the hole like Latrice Sprewell and Allen Houston used to shoot, but as well as goes to the hole. Go to the hole, get fouled. It changes the game. It takes out the big man. It takes out the dude that gets fouled. So, but and Thibodeau is an old school defensive minded coach. So hopefully he goes that route. That's what got them to the number 4 seed. But they played Atlanta Hawks and they got smoked in the first round. So that 4 seed wasn't even worth it. It wasn't a true, because they said if Miami Heat like won 1 or 2 more games, they would have been the 4th seed. And they would have played Atlanta, and they wouldn't have gotten swept by Milwaukee. They would have, beat Atlanta, and then who knows what happens after that.
But the Heat were hurt. Oladipo was out last year. They traded for him, and but that series against the Bucks was a tough series. The Heat and the Bucks.
Yeah, they lost that overtime first one, right? Had they won that one, everything would be different.
Story. Well. Had they
got Lowry, they got 2 people.
That's
right?
what I was gonna say. Had they won and went any further, they wouldn't have had probably Lowry this year and the one your boy from the Bucks, the one that was shooting.
Oh my God, yes. Oh, this dude.
Yeah. The defender dude.
I see his face. I see his
face.
Yes.
Jack.
No.
Back? No.
Freckles. Freckles.
The one that was in Durant's
face. Yeah, his boy.
Yeah.
His boy.
They got him.
Such a fraud. Another fraud.
So what they're saying is the Heat's going to be a great defensive team. They just don't know about the offense. They're looking at Tyler Herro to be that outside offender to shoot and control the perimeter. See what happens.
That's what they wanted him from. That's what he did in the playoffs that year, which got them so far.
Bubble.
Then last year he was. So they were like, oh man. They were gonna trade him for Harden. They're like, damn, maybe we should have done it. Whoopsies. but no, they got Robinson too. Robinson, he got a nice contract and he's lighting it up. So good for him. He's like the unsung dude, the walk-on that struggled his whole whatever. So we'll see, because I just think that the dude, damn, I forget his name. He just took over, the one that came from Milwaukee. He got his ring. Now he's gonna get paid and live where and play where he wants to play. And he's just replacing Jamison Crowder, right? Crowder? Is it?
Yep.
I forgot what his first name. Jay Crowder. That went to Phoenix. He's just replacing him because he was that type of dude. Shooter 3, play defense, get in somebody's face, so.
PJ Tucker.
Ugh.
PJ Tucker. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun season. It's going to be a fun season. I'm gonna probably do something about the Magic. They're probably going to come in last in the Eastern Conference again. But they have a very good young team, young core. They're actual veterans like Markelle Fultz and Jonathan Isaac are constantly hurt. So we'll see how that works. But I'm looking forward.
Who's the dude that didn't want to stand up for the national anthem or didn't want to kneel? It was Isaac?
I think it's Isaac, yeah. He's a reverend.
Okay.
He was talking.
Hurt?
Yeah, he's always hurt.
He got hurt that game. He got hurt that game. He was like, I'm standing. I'm not going to kneel.
Yeah.
Give me the wheelchair.
No, he's been hurt since he's been drafted, like 4 years ago. He has not played a full season yet. I don't even think he played half a full season yet.
So then he shouldn't be talking. He should just be happy with the fact that he's still in the league.
Yeah. It's that rookie contract that's keeping him alive right now. Because when that contract's up, he's gonna have a hard time getting re-signed because he just can't stay healthy. He's worse than Joel Embiid.
Oh.
Yeah, so. But it'll be fun to see, exciting young team. They love Jalen Suggs. So
how many times can you say that? They're a young team. They're rebuilding. Oh, they're a young team.
But last year, 2 years ago, when they were in the bubble, they weren't rebuilding. 3 years ago, they weren't rebuilding. But
they had dudes.
Yeah, 3 years ago, they built the team, took it to the A spot, played the Toronto Raptors, actually won the first game, and then lost the next 4. So I just think that Nick Vucevic, which to me, because when you have a great player like Dwight Howard and he leaves your team, the person that's going to replace him is really not that good, like Michael Jordan and Pete Myers. You know what I mean? But when they traded Dwight Howard and they got Nick Vucevic, it wasn't far off. Like Vucevic kind of had the same numbers as Dwight. At the end of the day, the only thing to me was his presence. Dwight's monstrous presence in the paint. But Dwight couldn't shoot. Vucevic could shoot. Dwight couldn't make free throws. Vucevic could make free throws and 3-pointers. So the only thing you was really missing was a little bit more defensive toughness because he was getting double doubles. But to me,
but those Euro players usually do that. They base their game around that.
right, and European players also, when they come to the league here, they don't have that will to win. And I think that's what the Magic was lacking. They were lacking a couple of players on their team that was like, yo, we got to win this game tonight. Those kids are those young kids now that's on the team. Cole Anthony, which is your boy's son.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Greg Anthony.
Greg Anthony, yep. And Jalen Suggs and a few other guys. Kiki, I think Mo Bamba got drafted and then Kiki got drafted, I think, right after. And then they traded for Kiki, so now they got them both. Something like that. I gotta look that up. I was reading that the other day. But now we just need players that got some heart. That, yo, the game is close. Give me the ball. Get out of my way. Let me do this for you. Once one of those guys come out of this young group of young talent that the Magic have, then we'll see where it goes from there. So I'm excited about that team as well. You know what I'm saying? So is that all the sports teams?
Yeah, you can't talk about New York sports anymore.
Why not?
It's done.
Nah,
Both baseball teams are out. Both football teams are already out. And we got like 10 games left.
Oh, they're not out yet, man.
Yeah,
like you. Well, the Giants. But the Giants has a quarterback they drafted 4 years. It's 4 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or 3 or 4 years.
4. I think
Jones 4. Okay,
so let's say 4.
They got a running back for 3 years now, right? So you guys should be at least at a 500 rate. The Giants. The Jets got everything brand new. Yo, a lot of remember. I gotta remember this every time I talk Jets. The original offensive coordinator got hit by a car and passed away.
Yeah. And
so
the
riding
a bike.
Yeah. So Knapp. Knapp. I think his name is. And so
LaFleur is the tight ends coach, right? That they elevated.
Who?
LaFleur, I think, is his last name, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that offensive coordinator wasn't even supposed to be our offensive coordinator. It was supposed to be a more veteran offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's a huge problem too, going along with the rookie head coach, rookie quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is just such like if the Magic is the youngest team in the NBA, the Jets are the youngest team in the NFL. Mm-hmm. So you don't expect them to win. It's good when they do. All I want to see is progress. Get better. You know what I mean? So hopefully that's what they do.
But that's what you thought they were doing when they played this team and won Tennessee. They're like, oh, okay, they're doing work. You know, after this half, they're doing work. And then they go to London and shit the bed.
Well, see, I can't say that because it was 27-20. They only lost by a touchdown. But the same thing they did at Tennessee, they did against Atlanta. Came out horrible. Second half played better. If they can put 2 halves together, it'd be a different story. So hopefully the bye week, they can work on trying to get the first half started. And I think that's all about the run. I think Becton is coming back too. You know what I mean? So we'll see if we can get the running game going. I think that's what it is. We got to get the running game going. The screens. See, the screens and the bootlegs. I told you that would work for Zach Wilson. And that's how they won, I think, against Tennessee. Running around, running the screens, and then throwing the bomb. Throwing the long bomb. And I think that's what they need to do against New England. Run the ball, screen, and then throw the bomb. But Denzel Mims, man, he needs to get in there. I don't know what the problem is. There's a lot of Jet fans that are upset that Mims ain't playing, you know? And I'm just hoping that he gets a shot, man. Really. I don't know if it is that they're trying to play Jamison Crowder to trade him. You know what I mean? But Denzel Mims, man, I think they're missing him. They got to put him out there, see what he can do. You know what I mean? All right. So what do you think, sir, about this versus coming up against Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One?
It's going to be a good one-sided fight. That's what it's going to be.
Oh, man.
But it's not even a versus. Like I said, we've gone to concerts that are better, than this versus. Versus, you want to have a little bit of a smack talk, a little bit of animosity. That's what makes it good. It's a versus. But even the when dudes freestyle, like those freestyle verses that I watch sometimes, I'm like, wow, those are good because they're talking about each other and they're making fun of each other. And some of the rhymes are already scripted, but then they add their little stuff in it, so it makes it good. Like when they freestyle battling and stuff like that. But this coming up is just gonna be like, I just hope he plays the hits because we've been to concerts all over the place following KRS and Big. Did we go to was Big Daddy at that old school one that we went to in the Apollo?
Yo,
Remember
I gotta talk to Darren about that because I don't remember. Me and Darren went to so many.
Mhm.
I can't remember who I saw, like sparingly. I think I've seen Big Daddy Kane once. I think when you went,
came up, yeah, it was the Apollo. We were in the top row. We were in the second.
The time you went, I think Kane did perform. You know, was it Nice and Smooth too?
Everybody came on.
They came out the beds.
Yeah, it was a squad because I remember we were just hanging out. They were like, "Yo, we're gonna go see KRS at the Apollo. You want to come?" I was like, "Okay, that I can do." You know, they were like, "When? Right now? Okay, let's go." I got money, and we got a ticket, and we went, and we were chilling.
You got money for a concert. You ain't got the money for that ski trip Rob was talking
exactly.
about.
When? Right now. Hold on. 10, 20, 30, 100, 200. He's wilding. When? Tomorrow. Yeah, okay. But that happens when somebody backs out and then you think about other people to like fill the void, you know?
Nah, that happens when they don't want you to go, but they tell you so that they don't feel bad.
Oh, that's called the invitation. It was like, there's an invitation out there, but we really don't want you to go.
So it normally costs like $200, but you got to pay $1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but but all right. So let's go back because, I don't want to get it twisted. It to me, it's only one-sided because of the content. Like I got about 1,000 KRS-One songs. Kane don't have, not what 200.
We used to rock his second album, the very special.
I rock them all. I rock all of them still to this day.
The two.
Nah, you got Long Live the King. That was the first one, and then Big Daddy Thing. Remember that? And the Long Live the King had Ain't No Half Stepping.
Yes.
And the one with Biz, rhyming with Biz. And then Big Daddy Thing had Smooth Operator. And Big Daddy Thing, And then let me pull the albums out. Cause my favorite Kane song is the First Symphony. And that was in '88. So that was when Sean.
That's not his song. That's Marley Marl's song.
Right, but he was on it, and his verse was amazing. You know what I mean? So
that was the whole Juice Crew squad.
Right,
they all rhymed on that. Yeah.
So, Sean, I don't think we ever hung out in his stanza, right?
No. What color was it?
Silver.
No, I don't even remember it.
Okay, so Sean had just bought, his first brand new car, and one of the things that he would do is pick up his mother or my mother from the job.
Yeah, up in 241st, right?
Yeah, when they worked uptown. So we'd hop in the car, and the one song that he would always play would be the Symphony, and it just became the joint. So Kane's verse in that is all time. And then Long Live the Kane came out, and you got Raw, Set It Off, Ain't No Half Stepping. That's 3. Rhyming with Biz. That verse is dope. That's 4, and that's it. What else do you see on this album?
Nothing.
Right. So that's 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the first album, Raw, Set It Off, Ain't No Half Stepping, and Rhyming with Biz. So that's 4. Now, you go to Criminal Minded.
Word up, it's KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? Giving you a
one.
moment to
Period. End of story. He just woof.
Yeah, that back in '88, man, you just couldn't like, you a Bronx guy, you like KRS-One, but then this comes out and it's like you can't be like that's whack. You know what I'm saying? But KRS got just so many, man. Like, you ever heard this song?
yo, Dr. West, step to the mic.
Dear Mr. President, why did you lie about the war? Too many precious lives lost.
Word up, it's KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
Man, I don't know, man. Kane's gonna have a hard time.
He's not gonna put that on the verses though.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I'm gonna play a Kane song everybody knows. I'm gonna play a KRS-One song that nobody knows, and compare the two. Like
Even Article.
Word up, it's KRS-One coming through, Big
Even
Daddy
Article
Kane.
with all those dudes. Come on, see? Like that's crazy. And that he's just a part of the whole with everybody on there. And that was a mixtape song. Oof.
I mean, man, I got so many, and I'm trying to find one. Like, see, you got one with EPMD. You got I don't know if you heard this one. This is like a Mad-ism remix, Sam.
Word up, it's KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, man. It is gonna be a hard one. Yo, this is another one. So this one is X Clan. Remember Brother J? Yo, do you remember? All right, hold on. Let me stop this. Do you remember X Clan and Boogie Night Productions had beef? Do you remember that?
What something happened at a Something happened at a concert or
Nah, if you look, like when we were in it, we were young, so we didn't kind of see it. But yo, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green, sissies. That's KRS, suckers. Fresh for '89. Like they try to mimic him, but then they try to come.
What wasn't he in Self-Destruction too though? Like weren't those dudes or no?
Nah,
Okay.
that's self-destruction. That was Africa
Okay.
Bambaataa, I think you saw.
It's Sonic and all those dudes.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like remember when like PM Dawn came out and they were like, he wants to be a teacher, but a teacher of what?
Mm-hmm.
Around the same time, X Clan came out, was trying to do that, like talk about Africa history and all that stuff, right? So when if you look at Sex and Violence, those songs that he's talking about people being black and they talking about black, he's talking about X Clan.
Mm-hmm.
And when X Clan's talking about red, this is protected red, black, and green. So they talking about KRS.
Mm-hmm.
So years later, they made a song.
Yeah, KRS-One, Brother J, history, y'all.
And you've never heard this? Yeah, this is one of my favorites, bro. Oh,
This ain't. But all these things aren't gonna be on the verses.
no.
Okay.
But I'm just explaining that Kane's gonna have a hard time because there's so many songs. I mean, if you want to play a song, you can.
No, I'm good.
I'm just throwing on some songs that name me a Kane song that could go against what I'm playing. And I'm not talking about the major ones. I'm talking about the non-major ones. Like how many non-major there's not many. If you took like I said, like I tell people, if you
Kane
took,
was in Self-Destruction.
he didn't rap though.
No, he was in dancing or in the side.
He was in a
next
video
to him.
next to MC Light.
Bopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, if you take Kane's first song, his best song, number one, and go all the way to 20, his top 20, yo, if you take KRS-One songs, his best one, and go down 20 and flip that list, he'll still take Kane out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, Kane probably got the most 5 songs out of his top 20 that can compare with some of KRS-One songs. His last 5. It's just, to me, it's just impossible.
But I think if like
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that had he gotten Nas, at least you want to hear what the other guy's gonna sing after whatever guy. Like if Nas goes first, you want to hear what KRS is gonna come back with, or if KRS goes first, you want to hear what Nas is gonna come back. whatever they come out with now is like, okay, oh, I remember that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, oh, that's nice.
Not with Kane
you know,
though.
What, with his songs that he's gonna come out with?
Yeah.
No,
Nah, he's got the hits.
Yeah,
he just
but
don't have enough.
But you're gonna hear them and just be like, that reminds me of a time, and then that's it. It's not gonna be like, oh, he killed him. You know what I mean?
A lot of songs that Kane I think is gonna use are not gonna be from his particular albums. It's gonna be from collabs.
Like when he was featured on?
Yeah, like the Symphony.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Versus a lot of characters. That's why I'm playing a lot of collabs. Because I mean, if you all right, go to Kane's second album, right? Big Daddy Thing. So you got one, Big Daddy Thing. Another Victory. Okay, I'll take that. Mortal Kombat, I'll take that. Children of the Future, no. Young Gifted and Black.
Slow one, right? Children of the Future, yeah.
Young Gifted and Black. You know what I mean? Like Smooth Operator, yeah. Calling Mr. Welfare, no. Wrath of Cain, yeah. Get the Job Done, Ain't No Half Stepping was on the last one. Pimpin' Ain't Easy, that was good, but that's a collab. And then you see he got the slow joints and all that. That's what I'm saying. And then Lean on Me. Lean on Me. I've been watching that movie lately. And so Big Daddy Kane was on that. So that's what I'm saying. Like his songs were good, but they're not hits. Like I gotta play this KRS joint, man.
Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy
That's what I'm
Kane.
saying, man. It's like I can go on and on and on. And people gonna be like, I ran out of songs. I'm like, yeah, you did. You know, I mean, let's go to Kane's third album. That was what was it? Taste of Chocolate?
That was the one with the very special on it, right? With the slow joints.
Yeah, I Could Do It Right. That was good. Hard Being the Kane was okay. Who Am I? Now, Who Am I was the one with Malcolm X's daughter. I like that one. Yeah. You never heard it?
Didn't we play the tape over and over again?
Yeah.
I had to have. We played that album.
Yeah, Who Am I is good. Dance with the Devil and No Damn All I Mean. I don't know, man. Put Your Weight on It. That was okay. No, this isn't even one with the very special. The one I think very special is Looks for Like a Job For. Yeah. That came out in 93, which was okay. Looks Like a Job For was good. Let me switch back to Kane. Let me give Kane some love. So, like, do you remember this song, right?
Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
You got that one.
You know,
and then you got this one on this album.
word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane. You know what
Yeah. You know what the problem with Black America is?
Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane. Word up, this KRS-One coming
Go
through,
to
Big Daddy
Taste the
Kane.
Chocolate. This is one of my favorites.
Word up, this KRS-One coming
That
through,
brother's
Big
still alive?
Daddy
Are they
Kane.
gonna dance with him?
Yeah, I think so. I think they are. Yeah. I've been hearing it. Like what they're talking about. They're talking about he's gonna do like an actual show, like dance. Like remember he used to do the split. They used to pull him up.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna do all of that.
Are they gonna have Gumbies? Yeah, black top. Like I've been growing my hair.
I don't know if they can grow their hair that long anymore. And then you got Who Am I? This one. I like this one. Remember it?
Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
See what I'm saying? So that's
Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
oh look who joined the party.
Yo, what up?
What's good, man? You look like you fading in and out.
Yeah, it's because I'm in my car, so it's the lighting is not good. So I guess it's trying to read what I'm trying to. There's not much light in my car, so better, right?
Look like you driving them behind a green screen and shit.
Who's on? It's just you and Sam?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, you and the sidekick. I got you. Sam, the sidekick.
Nah, man, we in this together. Good.
I hear that.
Yeah, we going back and forth on the verses over here. You know what I'm saying? Since you jumped in, What do you think about what's going on this Sunday between KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane? Tell me your history.
My history.
Yeah.
Wow.
No history?
Yeah, I mean it goes back to fucking both of them. What do you mean? It goes back to what? Hip hop.
What do you like? Like me, the Symphony was one of my first Big Daddy Kane songs. Remember the Symphony?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so like that's a song where me and my cousin Sean, we would go pick up either my mother or his mother from work. That's one of the songs he would play in the car. So we would, on the way to picking him up, we would play that song. And then like Long Live the Kane. Yo, didn't one of the girls on the album cover go to Scanlon?
Not that I know of.
You don't remember that?
Nah.
I remember them saying that one of the girls that was on that album cover was in Scanlon. I think it was my freshman year. So obviously
okay.
he wasn't there. But
No.
that came out, you know, and you know, Long Live the Kane, you know, the hits on there. Raw, Set It Off, Ain't No Half Stepping.
Yep.
I mean, Rhyming with Biz, that's a good one. You know, there was a few, but if you take that and you compare it to Criminal Minded, you can't. That's what I'm saying.
Compare
man.
it. What do you mean you can't compare it? Why? Because KRS-One was that much better?
So if you take that
lyrically?
album, if you take that album, Long Live the Kane and Criminal Minded, and go song for song, KRS got more hits on that album.
What does he have? Just The Bridge Is Over?
Right,
what else does he have?
I'll tell you right now.
My Uzi Weighs a Ton? No?
No.
Or was that the same album?
That was Public Enemy. Hold on, let me get it out. Okay, Poetry. You ever heard Poetry?
I don't remember Poetry, man.
All right, so I gotta.
Yeah,
all right, so you got this one.
Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
Word from our sponsor.
So unfold, blossom, bloom. Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
But that wasn't really a hit. That wasn't like fucking Ain't No Half Stepping or
Right, okay, so
The Wrath of Cain.
Okay, so that's two songs. Go ahead.
Wrath of Cain, Let It Go, Get Bo,
Raw.
Back the Phone, and the man
That's
so
Raw.
in control with the fact of what the heck, rock the discotheque.
And The Groove Is What's Next. That's Raw. Keep going.
Damn, he had. I don't have the list in front of me, so I can't look at it. But he has tons of hits.
Right, and
Smooth Operator, fucking.
Yeah.
Well, that was a different album, I think. No,
nah, keep going. That's a hit. That's a hit.
No, it was definitely a hit. Smooth Operator.
Okay, now I got about 1,000 KRS-One songs. I got a few. If you look, this is how I tell people: you take Kane's top 20, you take KRS-One's top 20, and reverse it. I think it still takes out Kane's songs.
Okay.
I mean, it's just too many of them. That's the problem. Don't forget about this one.
Of course.
Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
You know what I'm saying?
The Bridge Is Over is a classic.
You got this one.
Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
That wasn't a classic.
Yo,
hit.
Listen.
That was off his album. That was like just one of.
No.
Just another. You know,
on Criminal Minded. On Criminal Minded, that was a hit. How about this one? This is one.
But,
Word up, this KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane.
So a lot of people like
that wasn't a classic though. That was not. You would not hear that on the radio. G.
Yes, you
would.
That
was not a classic.
That's what I'm saying. That would you would. Yo, back in the days, that's the song people would bring up when you bring up Criminal Minded. They're like, oh yeah, Why da my 9mm? That's the one they would bring up. And today, like in 2021, they would bring up Step Into a World. Step into.
Of
So
course.
that, yeah, see what I'm
That's another
saying?
one.
But no, 9mm is a hit, bro. As a matter of fact, on iTunes,
If you're a KRS-One fan,
if you go on iTunes right now and look at Criminal Minded, there's a star next to 9mm Goes Bang.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's not even a star next to South Bronx, and don't forget about that one.
That's a classic. That's more of a classic than the one you just mentioned, 9mm.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's weird how iTunes has a star next to 9mm and not even South Bronx.
What the hell does the star mean?
That is a popular song.
Word up. This KRS-One. Coming through
Oh,
Big Daddy
yeah.
Kane.
House. What happened to Sam?
Yo, what you playing? Pole position?
Right? Like he's driving on a green screen and shit.
Nah, it's because it's
What
dark
you
in my
driving,
car
the
right
little
now. So
Honda hatchback? What you driving, the black hatchback?
Yo, all I see is a steering wheel and a hand.
I know.
Yo, what's up,
Hilarious.
James? What's good? What's
Daylight
good?
savings time. I'm early.
Nah, it's all good.
Where
So
were
this-
you? You just got on, James?
Yeah, I just got on just now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yo, how
so-
many views he had, T? How many views?
I think actually, you know what's funny? You're winning. I think you got like 17 and Rob got like 15.
Oh,
And Rob's been out a week earlier.
Rob is used to it. Don't worry, Rob is used
That's
to
that's because Maria watched it 17 times. That's
That's my
why.
girl. That's my girl for life, bro. For life. That's
That's
so funny,
why you have more views.
you know. Hater.
But did y'all watch it? James, did you watch yours? Because I put a lot of pictures in it. Did you see it?
I
No,
kind of did.
okay.
I just didn't have time to watch the whole thing.
Nah, it's fine, man. It's all good. Like
Yeah.
when I did Rob's, I wasn't getting the pictures in right. But now I'm starting to do pictures and music, so I'm getting better with the editing.
All right.
But what happened to Sammy?
Well, he's stuck in traffic again?
Nah, he was on, and then when Rob came on, he jumped off.
Oh, where he was on before?
Yeah, just when he was there.
Yo, you hear me?
Oh, there he goes.
Hold on.
Yo, you see he was on, bro?
Hold
I
on.
said,
Yeah, it's
yo,
a party. I step out for 2 seconds.
How you doing?
I gotta regulate for my kids, and then it's like, what's going on here? I'm getting boxed out.
all right.
They said Sam left. Let's jump on. Yeah, man. So
What
we
hap-
got the whole
what's
crew in the
that
house
on?
now.
What's up?
So we got the whole crew in the house now.
What were you guys talking about? Trump?
Nah, man. We talking about verses. KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane. I know you heard about it, right?
Did it come out already?
It's Sunday.
It happened?
No, it's this Sunday.
Oh, it's this coming Sunday. All right, bet.
Yeah. So we
Who
just,
you got, T? Who you got, T?
oh, you know who I got. But I'm
we
trying
all
to
know
ex-
who you got. That's not a question about that.
Oh, well, you know, I got KRS-One, of course. Come on, man. How do you know what I mean? I mean, both of them are my dudes. See, people get it twisted because they think, I'm such a huge KRS-One fan. I'm a huge Big Daddy Kane fan, too. I got all his albums and all his songs. I could sing all his songs, too. You know what I'm saying?
T got the black guy.
Yeah.
He wants the black guy to win.
No, but you know what, though? But speaking of, there was 2 things I wanted to tell you guys about. It was funny as I told Sammy earlier about it. So I'm glad you guys jumped on.
You
Jay.
didn't tell me about it. You didn't tell me what it was, though.
I'm gonna tell you now, Jay, I did not bring up the fact that you were security at my KRS-One show. And I want to thank you for that.
Oh,
What-
yeah.
I forgot all
Alright.
about that shit. I was so mad at myself, but I was like, you know what? It was a little messed up the last time. This time's a little bit different. So now let's talk about that real quick.
All
What do you
right.
think about that show?
The show that you did?
Yes.
Dude, I was outside.
What do you think? I mean, but,
the weather was great.
Yeah, it was a great night. I mean, it was packed, and but I was your armed officer there.
yes, you were, sir. Thank you very much.
I was
Sergeant at arms.
A1 from day one.
Yo, Rob was driving before with his background.
Yeah.
That was it. He looked like Outrun. When you play Outrun.
Jay, is that what you said, Jay?
I said pole position.
Pole position.
Oh, there you go.
Jay said pole position.
Now he's on his uncle's house in Quebradilla. Yo, Bobby, what's up, bro? Yo, Bobby, what's up?
That's the background you wanted, Jay, right? With your chart, with your background from your store. That? Yeah, right? And it didn't want to come out. Did you forget it fixed or no?
Nah, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, okay.
Just take a picture of it and add it to your background.
Stupid.
I did that.
And what happened?
No,
backwards, right?
It didn't happen. It came out upside down.
It came out backwards, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta save it backwards so that way when you put it up on Zoom, it's the correct way.
See, Rob the photographer going all out.
That's too much for me.
It's just common sense.
Just do it backwards. It'll work its way out eventually.
Yo, one more thing I gotta say. All right, so Jay, that's what I forgot to say to you that one time. Rob, I forgot to tell you this.
What?
I gotta thank you because you were the first one to put me on them damn conspiracy books. Do you remember that?
Oh, Behold the Pale Horse?
Yes, man. You put me on to that, and I started reading that while I was at Allstate. Jay, you brought up Allstate last week, and I'm reading this book, yo, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, man? This is some bullshit. But I kept reading it.
The white.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
Did you read Behold the Pale Horse?
No, I wasn't reading
He just looked at the pictures.
He was at a third grade reading level, so it wasn't
Exactly.
I'll pass.
So I read these books. I read this book, and then I started, living, and then things started happening in my life, and I was like, "Yo, I heard about that," and I was like, "Wait, these things are starting," and then I had to go back to the book, and I was like, "Oh shit, you know what? I need to keep doing this," and then I kept reading more and more and more. Yo, my library is full of them, man.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for that.
Yeah, no doubt. But remember, we went to the Lamb. Remember that church up in Mount Vernon somewhere? Remember?
That's Sam.
That's Dr. Zork.
Yeah, Malachi Z. York.
Dr. Zork.
Terrence was there too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It was five of us.
And
Yeah.
James, didn't you come too? You didn't come with us that night?
No, it was Tone. I think Tone was there, maybe.
It was me, Sam,
Tone.
Rob, Tone, and Miguel, right?
What did we do there?
Yeah. So I thought James was there.
Nah, I don't think James was there. And then when we went in, it was packed. It was full of people. People were standing up, people were sitting down, and then there was just 5 seats chilling right there.
Yeah.
Like they were just saving it for us.
Yeah.
And we sat there and we listened. And I still go on YouTube and listen to him, man.
Oh, he's still around that guy?
Well, they got his studies.
A following or his,
So whatever, like wherever he goes and teaches, they record it and then they got it on YouTube. Yeah.
Who are you even talking about?
It was like like the Africans on 125th Street, like on like.
Nah, man, he's way bigger than that.
Nah, but there were some dudes, younger cats too that would sell his books and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He broke down the Bible.
What, like the Nation of Islam?
No, it wasn't that. It was
no.
you could probably like
the King James version of the Bible. He breaks it down like breaks it down better than Sister Madeline or anybody in St. Dominic's. I was trying to teach us that Bible.
Or the priest that tickled your balls, James. Remember that
guy? Yo, Father Donovan, he'd be like, fuck, and we like, Father, you cursing? He was like, that's not a curse.
Word.
Yo, y'all had the priest cursing? Damn.
Yeah, we had a priest person.
That's
Wow.
Father Donald.
Sam, what happened? Why we can't see you?
Because the kids are running in and out of the view, so I don't want to have that in the video.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Put a blanket over their heads like Michael Jackson.
I'll hold them over the balcony. They're like, come in the video again. Ah.
So Jay, use the last one to jump on. So what's your history behind Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One?
Big Daddy Kane. What's my history in regards to who I'm more of a fan of?
Nah, just stuff that you know. Like, yo, I remember, I was in this car and they played this song and I heard it for the first time. It was dope. Just stories that you got. Maybe you met him.
I mean, when it comes to KRS-One, it's all about Love's Gonna Get Ya. That song, I mean, I play that to this day in my mind. Like I see it on the line.
Made it for Maria, right? Is that was your
Rob, I don't want to get sued. So we're gonna use like initials.
alias?
I don't want to end up like John Gruden 10 years from now. She tried to sue me. Yo, you spent my name in this. Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that from her.
Oh man.
But eventually I'm gonna invite all of them on here.
Oh,
you know
snap.
I mean? So,
I'll
talk
think that'd
history.
be a good
That's
idea,
what
but
21 and up is all about, man. Bring them on, talk about back in the days, But so that's all your history with KRS and Big Daddy Kane. That's it.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, I try to be as smooth as Big Daddy Kane. So I got my Gumby. I put Rob onto the Gumby. Rob was combing his hair to the side. His mom used to comb his hair to the side. I was like, yo, you can't be like that, yo. We gonna have
Sam, bring up your history.
I got the Gumby. And then I remember like Kwame. That was like a spinoff of Big Daddy Kane and Big Daddy IU.
Oh yeah, Granddaddy IU.
All those guys came from Kane.
Yeah. Kane had the even me. My joint came from Kane. Nope. Hey, I got mine right here.
Never seen it. What are you talking about?
You.
See, it's still the same.
What, you got props now, T?
That's
before and after.
That's when.
Yeah, it's gonna be carrot top. Instead of carrot top, he's flat top.
When I want to talk to my younger self and pat it on the back, I talk to that picture. I say, "Good job, man, that you did back in the days to make us who we are today." That's why I got that picture.
That's type of psychosis, bro. That's psychosis. Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
I am who I am today because of that kid back then, and I give that kid a lot of props. That's all.
Who's that, Big Daddy Kane?
No.
And now T is the proud owner of a 1999 RV. Thanks to that kid back in the days.
Yeah.
And right now he's on lettuce.
What is it, like Breaking Me Bad?
Then he'll be on fries. Then assistant manager.
That's when the money starts rolling.
That's right. Yeah, man. All right, so we got everybody. All right, so Sam, pull your history with Kane and KRS real quick so that we all have it.
Yeah, I think Raw for me was the first time I ever heard Raw was just crazy. I was like, who the fuck is this? Yeah.
I love Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's got songs. I just don't think he got enough songs.
I'll agree.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like KRS got too many songs.
Well, because you know why? Because KRS-One's career was longer than Kane's.
Nah, man.
He stayed relevant, KRS-One, for much of the 90s.
Okay, now you're talking.
He stayed relevant. Kane didn't. Huh? What was that, Jay?
Kane went commercial. That's what messed him up.
Was talking about more than just being smooth. KRS was kicking knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I mean. He stayed relevant. Kane just didn't. He fell off. And I don't know.
He started posing for Playboy.
Yeah,
I
see,
mean,
that's what I'm saying. He started doing other
I
non-hip
don't know
hop
about all
things.
that.
he crossed over. I mean, is King the first one to cross over?
No,
No.
no.
You know,
But can you hear it?
Distance like AT&T. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Nothing you can do to this. Fuck around with Kane and come out black and blue for this. So, yo, go for what you
messed it
know.
up.
Attempt to debate so I can humiliate. We can go rhyme for rhyme, word
Alright.
for word, verse to verse to get you a nurse. Too late. Get you a hearse. Take it to your.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's got some stuff, man, no doubt.
you know.
You
But
know what I'm saying?
let's see what he has to say. All
Like,
right.
like this one. I like this one so much. I played this one already. Sam, I could do it right. He did this song on the Arsenio Hall show. I still got the clip.
He was kind of whack.
You don't like that one?
I never liked it.
Nah, I like that. That was good. Looks like a job for rhyming with the biz.
Yeah.
Use a barbershop, I got my homeboy's phone cooling out with
Right
the clippers
there.
right around the way to keep a fresh cameo cut every day. Like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, that. It's like that, y'all.
Oh snap!
What's up?
We used to sing that in the club.
Yeah.
We used to rap that in the club, thinking we could rap.
And then you know this one.
Battle each other.
Yeah.
With this.
Like that was hot, bro.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Kane.
When this one came out, that was
That
it.
reminds me of my 1985 Maxima with some hammer rims, some 24-inch speakers that got stolen a week after I put them in.
Oh man, that means somebody was eyeing you.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. And then you got
Probably the guy who took my baseball gloves.
He used the gloves to steal his speakers. No evidence.
I was gonna say that, leave no footprint. Go ahead.
No, and then sold them to the guy we went to go get a cab at. I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Who took my gloves?
That guy, he was like, where are you guys going? I'm going to find out who gave you those gloves. I bought them off some dude. I was like, man, you are.
That was so fucking funny, yo. He was like, Cajo 24, 24 with the gloves and shit. It was like Wilson or some shit, right? Or Rollins.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
Oh my God.
Whoever just bought it, because he bought it for like $5. He bought it just to buy it.
And Sammy paid $20 to get them back.
Snap.
Oh shit.
He's like, yo, my mama's gonna kill me. That just reminded me, yo. One time Rob and I went to Fordham Road and he lost all his mama's Christmas money for his gifts trying to play with them.
Oh, 3-car Molly. Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, they got you with that car they hide behind the sleeve.
No, and then everyone around them was in on it. So
yeah,
except for Rob.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I couldn't do those things, man. Thank you for my dad, yo. I just hated gambling because he always, here, play this lotto, here, play this. I'm like, why don't you just give me the money and not play the number? You're gonna lose. So you know what? I'm not a gambling guy. I actually went to the Hard Rock for the second time, the Guitar Hotel. Y'all heard about that, right?
Yeah, the new Guitar Hotel. Yeah.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, nah, I can't do this, man. Like the slot machines and shit. I was like, stay away from that.
I work too hard to gamble my money away.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how I see it about gambling too. I'm like, fuck that.
But
it's fun once in a while, once in a blue.
But my boy Charlie, when I went the first time in September, he came through. He won $500.
Wow.
I was like, fucker. He was like, yo, look, T. I was like, oh, because he plays the roulette. And he knows how to do that pretty good. And he ended up winning $500. He was like, yo, look, paid for my whole trip. I was like, good for you, bro.
Wow.
So, yeah, he got lucky.
Yeah.
He got lucky.
Oh.
Yo, I gotta jump on a call for work, so I'll catch up with y'all another time. But
no, you good. Listen, man.
I didn't hear about the new job.
Oh yeah, I'm working from home. With it's it's a investor relations company, public relations company. So we help small cap companies build revenue. By putting them in front of investors. Whenever they go to IPO, we help them with. Yeah, that's me. I gotta jump, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, yeah. See you later. Oh, every Monday at 6 o'clock, me and Sammy will be on talking whatever we're talking about. And you guys just come on. You want to come on for 10 minutes? You want to come on for 5 minutes? Talk a little something? That's all good.
Heard.
You know what I'm saying? So thank you for jumping on. And today we talking about the verses because this Sunday is going to be the verses. And then next Monday, we're going to talk about what we thought about the verses if we all heard it. Because it's going to be Sunday. So I don't know if everybody's going to hear it by Monday, 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Not me.
So the following Monday, or if you hear it whenever you want to jump on and talk about it, this is the platform for it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man.
All right?
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for coming through. And like I said, anytime, brother, you welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Later, guys.
All right. Be sure you watch the old one, man. Tell me what you think about it.
I will.
All right.
Yes, later.
Later.
Word up, it's KRS-One coming through, Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? Giving you a moment to feel this. Feel it up.